Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Good morning to you guys. It's freaking Monday. Wake up. I know you guys are dragging out of bed right now, dude. So at least some of you guys on the West Coast. East Coast people, you guys have been like ready 3 hours in the shift. You guys just like, bro, man, it is freaking Monday. What up, everybody? Appreciate you guys all tapping in. If you guys don't mind, smash that like button on the way in. Another week. Actually, this week we actually have like somewhat drops. It's not really crazy, but this week we actually have some drops. But what up, everybody? Appreciate you guys all tapping in. Good morning, Drex. What up, Drex? Good morning, bro. Good morning, Casanova Kane. Good morning, Deleon. What up? Alan in the building. Rahus. Happy New Year's, everyone. Jamie. What up? Sosa. Deleon in the building. What up? 618 J Main. My new year started today. Oh man, you dragging out of bed. Hello? Hey, dude, man, it is January 8th. Oh man, it just feels like this month is going by really slow. I don't know about you guys, but January is normally like the first, the start of the year, just going by super slow, which is fine. You feel me? What up, Al Chang? That's so Irvin in the building. Ryan Jacobs in the building. Flo John in the building. Francisco, what up? Karma Fuel. Rob Vicious is Bang Bang Nana Gang. You already know that. Paul 208, what up, man? Jay Bays in the building. What up? Nathan in the building. Lunchbox, what up, Lunchbox? What's good? Oh, Omar in the building. King James in the building. Orlando, I turned 26 Saturday. Well, happy belated birthday, Orlando. 26, huh? 26, huh? 26 years old, man. There you go. What up, Orlando? Appreciate you tapping in. Layla in the building. What up? Good morning. My last semester starts today. There you go, Kayla. Congratulations. Your last semester, you graduate, right? This summer? Kayla, you graduate this summer, right? First day after 16 days off. I'm dragging today. Wow. Alan's finally going back to work. What up, Big Ron's Kicks? What up, man? Just run it up. What's good? Jumpman B401. Good morning, brother. Raf. I stream W stream, man. Thank you. Of course, man. Of course. Cushy Souls, what up, man? CFD Cam, what up, man? Good morning to you. Nitro in the building. What's good? I think I saw Aisha in here. I believe so. If Aisha was in here, good morning to you. But like I said, I appreciate you guys. You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I'm gonna start off the rip just by saying this. Dr. Shu, what up? Scene Lover, what up, man? Last night, I was like, I don't know if you guys ever have that moments with your wife or your significant other when you're laying in bed and shit like that, and like you just have like just random thoughts, in your head about like just random things, and the wifey was asking me like what was wrong, and I told her, I was like, you want me to be honest with you, like honestly, truly? She's like, yeah, like, are you okay? Big Ron's Kicks. Corvette. Thank you so much for the 5 Rapid Flex memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much for the 5 Rapid Flex memberships in the chat, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good morning to you, my friend. Are you on your way to work, Ron? But going back to what I was saying, like I was telling the wifey, like it took me a while to like really tell her like how I felt about it, but like I've been really, I even brought it up to you guys a couple times that like I'm ready to have another kid. Like I'm just ready. Like I don't know, maybe because I've been spending more time with my kids now that I'm home all the time, and like Riley's getting so much bigger. Like like just thinking about it, like I'm gonna have a 6-year-old in another month. Rose turns 6 next month, and then Riley turns 4 in May. So it's like my kids are just like old enough to a point like I'm just ready for another one. And I think that's why I've been like processing it in my head. Like it's crazy because normally it's like the wifey, it's like, oh, let's have another, but it's like it's me. It's like me, the one like saying the one like, man, I'm like telling her, I was like I'm ready, like mentally, financially, I'm always ready to have one. And it's just the only thing that sucks is that we're still in this like two bedroom apartment. So it's like if we're gonna want another one, it's like, yo, like, we're gonna have need a bigger space. You feel me? like we need, like, you feel me, like we need a little bit more support, because like she was like, then who's gonna watch the baby since I'm working? I was like, well, and then you're streaming and stuff like that. So it's like, man, I don't know. So it's like that. It's just like stuck in her head right now. It's like what our plans are and stuff like that. But we'll see what happens. You feel me? Like I'm just in a baby. I'm in a baby mood, man. I don't know what I came into, but good morning. What up, Brittany? Shout out to Brittany. Good morning. Roger, thank you so much for the 21-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Roger. I appreciate for the 21-month re-up. I appreciate that, Cass. I appreciate that. You know, because I know my girl. It's like, because when we had Rose after, I think when she turned 2, that's when we had Riley. Yeah, when we had Riley. So we're just like, it's now that our kids are like really old enough, not really old, but old enough. It's like, man, we need another one. Drax, thank you so much for the $20 donation. Happy for you, bro. Get that baby fever. Yeah, I feel it, bro. I feel it, man. Shout out to my boy Drax for the $20 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Roger, thank you so much for the 21-month re-up. Appreciate that. G-Face, good morning, my friend. Thank you so much. Drex, once again, for the $20 dono. Thank you. But no, it's like, it's just like I've been having my thoughts like all the time of having another kid, even when I'm at the gym and like when I'm like just settled and sane. Like I'm just thinking about having another baby, man. Like I don't know, it's a big move, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Is Rafi going to enter the housing market, buy a house? Yeah, you know what, like, when I had my kids, like I was never really like financially like 100% financially comfortable, you know. I feel like in anybody's position of having a kid, you're like, it's never perfect. Like you know, you don't have your dream house, like your dream job. Like you're never, if you don't have kids, right? If you have kids, you know, you're never in the perfect, you know, state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Financially, mentally, and physically, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just kind of just let, you know, God take, you know, like, you know, kind of go with the flow. And that's how it was when we had baby Rose. Like I was in the worst state of mind in my life of having a baby. And it's just, it all worked out because we had the support around us. Baby fever. So like I was working out, dude, I was not even making $1,000 every 2 weeks when we had Rose. Like I was not in the perfect situation. Like I was in a lot of debt. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to go back to my mom and dad's house and whatnot because I just wasn't in the right situation. But that's just how it is. You know, you're just never in the right situation sometimes. They told me you never ready, but jump for it and everything will work out. Exactly. You need to buy a house, but the market sucks. I heard Arizona is pretty legit. I know a guy. Oh gosh. I'm good in bringing kids into the world that deserve better. So much better when you're ready to have a baby. Exactly. You know, since I'm already a lot old enough. Now that I have 2 kids and like I've been through all that stuff, like I definitely want to I definitely got to be smarter. Exactly. You feel me? So I'm done having kids. It's time to get them out of the house so I could travel more. Oh gosh. I guess it just depends, right? When you get older and your kids get older, once they get closer to their like preteen, it's like, brother, like you're just losing your damn mind. But like it's the fact that my kids are still babies, you know. The cost of living is expensive nowadays. It really is, man. The struggle is real out there. Hey, nobody understand that, how like it's a struggle, you know. And that's why I'm saying it's okay to live, you know, with your parents. It's okay if you have roommates. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gotta have a roof over your head somehow. You feel me? Let's see. If you want kids, you're gonna need medical insurance. Labor expensive. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it just depends. I mean, your situation, you know, where you're at in life and stuff. So it just all depends. Thank you for the gift. Of course, that was Big Ron's Kicks. Big Ron Kicks donated 5 Rafi Collects memberships in the chat, so we do appreciate that, Ron. Thank you so much for the support here on the channel, man. I'm 35. I'm 33 with 5, and I love it. Yeah, it's like I already mentioned this, but my girl's best friend, she decided to go for her last kid, which she has currently 2 kids right now, so she went for 3, and she's having twins this year. So I'm like, dude, I would hate to be in a situation. Well, not even hate. I'd feel like I don't even know how I'd feel if I had kids, like, you know, twins. You know, I'm like, all right, let me go for my last one. It's my last one, and that's it. And then you have twins. Oh my goodness! All this baby talk. I'm just sitting here with my fur babies. What up, Aisha? How you been, Aisha? Less busy with work or what? 38 with no kids, and I enjoy spending money on myself. F them kids. Yeah, that's fine. You feel me? Them 3 kids gonna fit in your Honda, of course, dude. Honda Accords are pretty roomy, man. It's a lot more room than what I had in my SUV. I'm not gonna lie. I had a bigger trunk, but still, like, Honda Accords are pretty roomy. Rafi and wife and I had one son who is 4 years old. Man, I tell you what, we'd love to have another one. We would love to have a little girl. Yeah, I mean, that's like, I feel like that's like most dreams for women, mostly when you have a lot of boys in the family. It's like, I just want a little girl. You feel me? Southside Jones, what up, man? Shout out my boy Southside Jones. Looks like Uncle Chrissy has stock numbers for the Court Purples and City of Love SBs. I guess that means sneakers release. Dude, it's been really dead. I mean, this week has been is you know, it's picking up a little bit. You know, we're making some progress in 2023, and I think our 24, excuse me. And I think what people going into sneakers is that, what up, Shade Munchie, what up, man? What you guys got to realize is that, like, you know, it's the beginning of the year, right? I'm not expecting anything crazy, right? And obviously the sneaker releases right now is not the best, right? It's really not the best. We got a couple regular dunks. You got SB Zoom Blazers, and I feel like this is a shoe that we've talked about extremely high last week, but you really don't have anything this week except obviously the Jordan 1s. Got out my little girl coming next month. There you go. There you go, Shady. Go 3 girls and a boy. Dad, they're here 36 years young. Yeah, I'm only 28, so I still got a long way to go. You feel me? I hit that like button, collection fan. What up, Drew? Thank you so much for tapping in, man. But once again, nothing crazy, right? You've been hearing some rumors about, you know, shock drops, restocks and whatnot. And I'm not expecting anything crazy until we get to the month of February, right? Month of February is going to be stacked. We got trophy rooms, we got Jordan 4 reimagined, we got a couple dunks, SBs dropping and whatnot. So I think February is going to start to pick up, February, March, and April. And then it's obviously going to die down from there once Nike starts getting ready for the summer drops. And then going from there, right? So clearly, like, I mean, if everyone's like worried, if I were you, I wouldn't be worried. Don't be worried about shoes, because once like shoes start to drop, people start worrying about like, where the hell am I gonna get all this money to spend all these shoes at the same time? You know what I'm saying? So I think this is a good time. You know, everyone's gonna start to prepare for tax season. Everyone's waiting for the W2s, 1099s, whatever the case is. So it's gonna be a really busy month next month, but I'm not expecting anything crazy. The only thing that I'm like expecting this month is possibly a shock drop in the Jordan 4 reimagines, and I'm sure everyone's just kind of patiently waiting when that's going to happen. Okay, I mean, one thing rumored that everyone's been talking about, what up, Influence, was good, good morning, Kate, good morning, straight to toe in the bill, what's good, is the Court Purple SBs. You know, will we get something by the end of this month? I think like Nike's gonna realize that like no one's really paying attention to the Nike sneakers app right now. Like really, no one is. I mean, this morning we have the Charles Barkley's dropping. Actually, that's tomorrow, and then we have regular dunks the next following day. But the only thing that we have is the Charles Barkley's coming up, which is next week or tomorrow. You know, Craft Avery 3s on February 3rd, first banger release of February. That is going to be a good drop. And I think that is a shoe that I was like, man, it's a really nice sneaker, but respectfully, I think I might pass on the Ivories. I think I am passing on the ivories. Like, I don't really need them in the collection. They're a really, really nice shoe, but I really genuinely don't need them in the collection at all. Yeah, I'm just going for the 4s next month, and that's it. Yeah, so I mean that's what is what to be expected, right? Is what's it called? Is Reimagine Jordan 4's shock drop, exclusive access on the Nike Sneakers app, exclusive access on Finish Line and JD Sports, DSG signups and all that stuff. That is what is expected. You feel me? So there should be no surprise on what's going to be expected on that Reimagine Jordan 4. But obviously, you know, some people want the information. People want to know what's going to be dropping and stuff like that. I mean, also, if you want to re-up on your A listing on Finish Line and JD Sports, definitely recommend it. That's going to be important once it gets closer to the release date on the Reimagine Jordan 4s, because you're going to need that. You're going to have a higher chance if you are A listed at your local Finish Line and JD. I think my JD Sports opened up. Let me search it up. There hasn't really been announcements about JD Sports in my area. Let me see, because there's supposed to be 2 JD Sports in my area that opened up. Yeah, it doesn't look like it opened up yet. It's supposed to open up soon. It's weird because it was supposed to open up in December, but I guess it got pushed back. Assad, what up, man? Good morning. Bread and butter, what up, man? Nate, dog, sneaks. Ivories look very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Assad, what up, man? High stock in the 4s. I think so. I think that is what to expect when it comes to stock numbers. Is it's going to be extremely high. I think it's going to be high. I think it's going to be everywhere. I mean, you got Foot Locker, Flex, Champ Sports, Finish Line, JD Sports. It's going to be everywhere, right? It's going to be everywhere. So I don't think it's going to be an easy cop. Certain sizes obviously is going to be really, really tough to scoop up, but I feel like if you put in your footwork, I think you should be able to get the size that you need if you put in that footwork, right? Because there should be a ton of pairs out there for anybody that wants the shoe. Also, I do want to talk about this as well. I know we kind of talked a little bit about sneakers, but let's take a little bit of a commercial break. Over the weekend, I don't know if you guys watched football, but we officially have the wild card matchups to the road to Super Bowl. Okay. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Is your team in the playoffs? Let me know. We got Houston against Cleveland, right? Houston against Cleveland. Whoever wins that game goes against the Baltimore Ravens. We got Kansas City Chiefs and Miami Dolphins, which was a huge upset last night with Buffalo Bills going into Miami and beating the Miami Dolphins to win that division, which was kind of crazy. I was not expecting that. Josh Allen still has really has a lot of problems of throwing interceptions in the season. Hopefully he starts to clean that up in the playoffs. But listen, Tyreek Hill goes up against his former team, Kansas City Chiefs, in the playoffs. Who would have known? You feel me? Who would have known, man? And you got the Buffalo Bills against the Pittsburgh Steelers is hosting actually I think Buffalo is hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. So if I were the Steelers, I think this is a little bit better of a better matchup actually. Then going up against Kansas City, I think that's what it would have been. Going to the NFC, you got Tampa Bay against the Eagles. What happened last night with the Eagles? I'm not trying to like throw any shade at anybody or anybody that's an Eagles fan, but like you guys are just not. It's like in the last couple weeks for the Eagles, you guys are struggling in the defense, the secondaries. I don't know what's going on there. The run game, and then yesterday was just like Jalen Hurts. It looked like he fractured his middle finger, and then you might possibly lose AJ Brown for the season. Like, what is going on? They haven't really updated anything about AJ Brown. I think they will update AJ Brown's condition today. I'm assuming later today, and we'll find out exactly what's going on. But it did not look good at all. But at least he walked off on his own. Sosa, thank you so much for the 8-month re-up. Says Fly Eagles Fly. How are you, Raph? How's the family? Shouts my boy Sosa. Thank you so much for the 8-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. It's going well over here, man. I appreciate that. Cook, but still Fly Eagles Fly. Yeah, AJ Brown and Hurts got hurt. Yeah, I know. I know. I saw that yesterday. I did see that yesterday. And then whoever wins that goes up against the San Francisco 49ers. You got Detroit and the Rams, which I think is the best matchup in the NFC, just because you got both quarterbacks that got traded from opposite, teams. It's going to be a nice little reunion for Matthew Stafford going into Detroit. And obviously, Jared Goff going up against his former team. So it should be a nice little matchup. I think for that game specifically, it's going to be a defense showdown, in my personal opinion. Detroit's defense has been playing pretty well, including obviously the Rams. So it's definitely going to come down to defense. But I think with the Rams, you got both teams got to stop the run game. Williams has been playing extremely well, probably top 5 running backs this year, and you got the duos David Montgomery and Gibbs out there in Detroit, so it should be a nice little matchup. Deleon, thank you so much for the 16-month re-up. Says blessings and love each and every one of y'all. Shout out to my boy Deleon, thank you so much for the 15-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. And you got the Dallas Cowboys winning that division over the Eagles against Washington, and they got the Green Bay Packers, which I personally think the Cowboys are going to blow out the freaking Green Bay Packers, respectfully. I think that's going to be an extremely big blowout. In Dallas, it's going to be loud, so it's going to be a nice little fun matchup. But overall, I mean, teams that got eliminated, Atlanta Falcons got eliminated. They just fired their coach this morning, or is it yesterday? You got the Seattle Seahawks that won the game against Cardinals, but unfortunately they needed the Green Bay Packers to lose. So since the Green Bay Packers beat the Bears yesterday, that means Green Bay was guaranteed that spot. And then you also have the Saints, which was kind of unfortunate. They blew out the freaking, who did they go up against? The Saints blew out they blew out the Atlanta Falcons, and then got into the playoffs, and then they needed the Green Bay Packers and Seattle Seahawks to lose, but unfortunately both of the teams won. So definitely tough to see. And then the Jaguars got eliminated yesterday against the Tennessee Titans with nice little Derrick Henry farewell. Who knows where that guy is going to go, but it seems like he's pretty happy that he's leaving Tennessee this upcoming offseason. So should be a nice little interesting offseason and draft. This morning, we also, or not this morning, but later this afternoon, it's Washington against the Michigan Wolverines. So I don't know who are you guys going for, Washington or Michigan later this afternoon? Should be a nice little fun matchup as well. I mean, dude, football, you really can't go wrong with watching football. This isn't sneaker talk. I don't know why some of you guys complain about like, oh, this is not sneaker talk. This, like, what is the big deal? Like, let us talk about everything. Sports, you got to realize, if you're a true sneakerhead, sports is a huge part of sneakers. I don't know if you know that, right? Without basketball, you wouldn't get any Jordans, bro. All right, basketball or any like sports, like you're not gonna get specific shoes. Sports play a big role in the sneaker game. I don't know if you know that, if you're a sneakerhead. All right, so just, what I'm saying, just relax. It's Monday. Just what I'm saying. Mr. Penix will give him the Pen 15. I mean, listen. I know there's a lot of Michigan fans out there. I mean, you got Harbaugh as the former 49ers head coach, Go Blue. 49ers about to get led there by their new quarterback in the first playoff, straight to the gutter. Okay, Hunter. All right. What are you talking about? I don't know if you realize, Hunter, but we went to the NFC Championship last year, bro, with Brock Purdy. Well, I don't know why you hating on us. And we got the number 1 seed. I'm not a big fan of the sports, but still hang out and listen. Yeah, it's all about a vibe, y'all get too deep sometimes. I think that's what he's saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, people invest into talking about sneakers like 24/7. I need my sports talk. Hey, it's fun. I mean, I know a lot of you guys. I know next week should be a fun fun week. I'm super excited, even though the San Francisco 49ers aren't playing next weekend, but I'm always excited for playoff football. That's always the best time. It's always the best time. Mostly during the wild card times, it's really fun. It's always the Tubbies crying about sports. Oh gosh, what up, Tanene? What up, man? G-Face, thank you so much for the $2 donation. It's because they not sneakerheads, they resellers, right? Exactly. You feel me? Yeah, Brock Purdy carried the team. Too bad he's injured, and Sam Darnold has to go in. Wait, what? Yeah, Brock Purdy carried the team. Too bad he's injured. He's not injured, Hunter. Hunter, what are you talking about? He's not hurt. Hunter, I don't know if you know, but whenever you have when you're guaranteed a spot in the playoffs, what teams are doing is they're resting all their players. Brock Purdy didn't play. CMC didn't play. George Kittle did not play. Who else didn't play? Sam Darnold. What's it called? When we went up against the LA Rams, Matthew Stafford didn't play. Williams didn't play. Cooper Kupp didn't play. I mean, we could go through the list. Joe Flacco didn't play. Lamar Jackson didn't play. Who else do we have to go through the list? There's a lot of teams resting their players, and that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes, man. They rest their players before the playoffs. It's Our Year by Cowboys fans. It's sometimes the media pumps into y'all's heads, bro. Cowboys fans never say that. But no, I don't think, I give credit whenever teams, should get the credit. You feel me? I feel like the Cowboys, I feel like they've played extremely well this year. Obviously a lot of people troll on the Dallas Cowboys, but I think they've been playing extremely well. Salutes to the Houston Texans. If you're a Texans fan, DeMeco Ryans first season as a head coach goes to the playoffs is pretty incredible. Jordan Love, first time starting the entire season. Green Bay Packers goes to the, to the playoffs. Browns went through like 4 quarterbacks. They make it to the playoffs. And you got the Steelers that were like confused of who their starting quarterback was, and they make it to the playoffs. So, and you got Baker Mayfield, So, what community is this? All is this isn't sneaker talk, and I get attacked like this. I've been sub for over a year, and I never seen the side of this community. Never have I resold. Gabriel, I think you're going into too deep into this, my friend Gabe. It's really not that deep, my guy. It's really not that deep. What kind of community is this? I get attacked. I think you're I think you're really getting too deep to this, man. Like really too deep to this. Like too deep. You say like there's no sneaker talk. You feel me? Like it's fine. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out, bro. Welcome. Well, all I gotta say is welcome to the internet, man. I think any community you get into, mostly in the streaming platform, welcome to the internet. You have no point. There's no point. But I understand how you feel. Okay, I understand how you feel. But welcome to the internet, my friend. People are like, I think what happens is like when someone says something and complains about a certain thing, I think that's when the chat's like, oh man, you feel me? Because it's like, this is not the only time that we get some people complaining that we don't talk about sneakers. We talk about everything. We talk about everything. In his defense, I love sneakers and fashion in general, and I don't give a single F about any sports, and that's fine. There's a lot of people that don't give a shit about sports, but since I have a passion of watching, football, I love to talk about it. So, Mark and Tolls, what up, man? Good morning to you, my friend. I appreciate it. I know it's Monday, dude. I told you guys, Mondays are one of those days where like it's either that you had a really bad weekend or you just hate that one coworker at work right now. It's always that. It's always like that on Mondays. It's always like that on Mondays. All the time. 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 Everyone apologized to Gabe and so over a year. Yeah, it's really not that deep, man. It's really not that deep. Obviously people are gonna feel a certain way about you guys, and that's totally fine. Because I know a bunch of you guys are just a bunch of yappers. You know what I'm saying? All of us are just a bunch of yappers. SB Bob Ross for the $2 donation. I hate hand egg too. I'm a victim. Oh my gosh. What up, SB Bob Ross? I appreciate you tapping in, man. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Jesus. On a Monday morning. Raph, did you see the aliens? I don't even know what that was about in Miami. I don't even know what that was about, dude. Dude, I don't know. We started, dude. It's like a weird start of 2024, huh? It's a weird start of 2024. Morning Raph, gotta disagree on Monday's things. Each day is what you make it. Monday is no different. To some people, it's not. You feel me? Everyone hates Mondays. Everybody hates Mondays, and there's still people coming from like vacations and getting into the workflow. That is like the worst part. Whenever you have like long vacations and you're getting into Monday flow, but I agree, you make Monday for what it is,
I hate hand egg too. I'm a victim. Skull.
It was a shadow. I don't know, dude. 2024 is a weird start. We had Stanley Cups. We have aliens in Miami. Something I don't freaking know. I didn't really look into depth with it, but I saw a bunch of videos of just a bunch of cop cars everywhere. That's all I saw, but I didn't really look into it because I don't know. I feel like media, like it I don't know. Media be taking things like over the top. So it's like I try not to like, fall into the whole like, all that stuff. So anyone see he responded to Cat? Hilarious. I people were talking about that like a couple days ago, but I didn't watch the video. Earthquakes, yeah, I know, dude. Earthquakes, there's been I think LA had an earthquake, right? LA, is anybody in California? I heard there was a couple earthquakes in Cali. I don't know if you guys are in LA, or I think a certain part in LA there was an earthquake. Hopefully it wasn't like anything too crazy. Does anyone here live in Miami? 2024 year of the truth. Team Cat Williams. I saw that video that he was like I saw that video that he was running in like a basketball court, and then like he was timing himself that he like ran a 40-yard dash in like under 5 seconds. She was so funny. Man jumping at the judge. Yeah, dude, I saw that video. That shit was insane. 2024 is no shoe talk on the lives, only on the pre-recorded videos. Yeah, I mean, like, I think what's it called? When it comes to sneakers, I told you guys it's not gonna pick up until probably February. But I could see them. I could see Nike doing some sort of shock drop by the end of January, though. Atlanta head coach fired the same day. Today they fired the Commanders coach. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Yeah, Kyle Arias with the 4.4 40-yard. Yeah, it was like, yo, people were like commenting on that freaking video because they were like, that is not a 40-yard dash. Someone said that's like in like what, a 30 foot, not even 30 feet. It was like a 60 feet court. I don't know. People were just kind of clowning him on it. We here just for the vibes, man. Yeah, exactly. We're just here vibing, man. We're just here vibing. Have you ever turned down 50 million 4 times? Are you looking back in return? No, they did fire them. They fired them both, really. SneakerCon last Saturday. Yeah, there was SneakerCon Saturday, Fort Lauderdale, right in Florida. I don't know if any of you guys went to SneakerCon. I don't know if you guys went to SneakerCon. I don't know how it went. If anybody's from Florida, anybody from Florida who went to SneakerCon? I know Roscoe crew went. I don't know you guys. Some of you guys. I don't know if anybody down south in Florida went to Fort Lauderdale. I don't know if you guys live. That's like what Fort Lauderdale is. How far is that from Miami? That's basically Miami, right? Fort Lauderdale is like what 10 minutes. It's basically Miami if you go to Fort Lauderdale. What are you guys talking about, dude? You guys, I feel like you guys always have this side conversation in the chat, and I don't even know what's going on. Nope, didn't go, and no one went. And no one went live. Sad. Gorgon says. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's not be delusional Steelers fans. Oh gosh, here we go. You guys are attacking each other's teams. There was a tornado close to SneakerCon. Was the weather shitty out there? There was a tornado close to SneakerCon? Really? Well, hopefully no one got hurt. Your buddy Cam Kicks went. I don't even know what he does anymore. Cam Kicks? Does he still own does Cam Kicks still own a store? I just want a $300 mystery box. You know he still does that, right? What was his name again, chat? The guy that was going to sneaker cons and did the oh my gosh, this is what I had to show you guys. I actually had to show you guys. Speaking of sneaker con, I want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions about this. Look at this. I saw this. I think I have it on my phone. Hold on. Let me send it to myself on Twitter and then show you guys what I'm talking about. This is actually pretty crazy. I don't know how this happens, but it happened. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Here we go. Let me send this to myself real quick. And I'm gonna get your guys. This is actually pretty nuts. And I guess this happened at SneakerCon. Hold on, let's see. Let's bring this up. There goes. So, I don't know who posted this, but someone posted this on Discord. So, apparently someone got their watch stolen. Says I think this is obviously an Instagram story. It says if you're in the Lauderdale, Miami area, please keep an eye out for this watch. And I guess this watch was stolen off my table at SneakerCon Fort Lauderdale yesterday, paying a reward to anyone who is able to recover the watch. Give information on the individual who stole it. And you have a watch that is worth. The watch is worth. Hold on, let me see. The watch apparently is worth $36,000. Like, what? This man got his watch, his $36,000 that's worth $36,000 stolen at SneakerCon. But I have so many questions. Like, I don't know. For me, I wouldn't bring. I don't know. If I was gonna listen, chat. If I was gonna bring a watch that's worth that much, like to a sneaker con like that, I'm not putting it out on the table like that. Worth 36,000. The only thing I could think of is that someone must have like, well, he was probably doing some business, and then you know what I'm saying, and someone just scooped it up. But like, I'm wondering how the setup looked like how the entire setup looked like, whether if it was on a glass case. Obviously it wasn't in a glass case, no way, because it actually got stolen. You know, and if you guys been to like sneaker events, like the tables are like stupid close to one another. Like they're like, you know, they're literally elbow to elbow. Why even sell that at SneakerCon? Nobody was buying that. That worth $36,000. I want a 36,000 reward. When keeping it real goes wrong. It says give information on the individual who stole it. Like, what up, crew? Good morning to you. A watch isn't a shoe. You don't need left and right. Bro got caught slipping. Yeah, it has to be, man. It has to be. I'm just wondering how his setup looked like. There's just no way. There's just no way that you feel me, that you get your $36,000 worth. Like, I don't know. That's insane. Rookie mistake. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. Because people don't expect to get like, you know, shit stolen from them at a sneaker con. Might have been hoping for one of those tables cash outs. Are you going to Sneaker Expo? No, I will not be at Sneaker Expo. I will not. I will not. At this point, they just wanted clout, and bringing that watch should have stuck to the backdoor trophy rooms. Well, what they should have done is they should have just put it on a glass case. You feel me? They should have put it on a glass where no one is able to even touch it. You feel me? Or if someone wanted to put their hands on it, like you are the one that I don't know how you would do that. I would assume that you would have your hands on it and then they could look at it from there, but I don't know. Sounds like an insurance scam. Who knows? Who knows? Who freaking knows? I don't know. Like I said, the only way is that there's just a bunch of people at their table. You feel me? And everyone, you know, whoever's running the table is all distracted from doing other transactions, and someone just scoops. I don't know. This just weird that this stuff happens, but it happens. Should have it on the wrist. Well, he's trying to sell it. You know, he's trying to sell it. Not worn. Just go to your local pawn shop. Crime solved. Where my reward. This guy is just as dumb as the dude who bought the Black Hat 4s. I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't even know, like, I know Sneak City in my local area. Sneak City sells like Rolexes. Like, I didn't know, like, I mean, obviously sneakerheads, like, they will sell anything, right? When it comes to like any reselling, anything that resells, they'll go ahead and sell it. Like Sneak City, if you guys don't know, they sell Rolexes. They resell Rolexes. So if you walk in to a Sneak City, right, any store here in Seattle, you go to their locations and you have a Rolex you want to sell, you could literally sell it to them. They'll buy it. So that's that. There are ways to have an expensive items under your exclusive control. That's his own fault. Yeah. I mean, it does suck, but I mean, it is what it is. I guess situations like that do happen and it's very, very unfortunate. Dude, I seen them Stanley Cups go for $325. Yo, you know, Jermaine, you know what's so funny is that like I seen one of my homies that is a reseller is buying a bunch of Stanley Cups and he's reselling them for like 60 to 80 bucks. Crazy, right? Like, it's not even like you're like those pink Stanley Cups that everybody wants. It's just regular Stanley Cups that he's reselling, which was insane. Like, I was like, wow, it's at a point, huh? I don't think pawn shops take stiff that expensive without verifying if it isn't stolen. At least the good ones. Yeah. I mean, if you go to a pawn shop, right? like they take all your information now. That's why they ask like your ID, your phone number, and all that stuff. So I don't know, because I don't know how the process of going to a pawn shop really works. Like when it comes to like most, really expensive items, and they, search it up whether if it's stolen or not. I don't know if they search it up whether if it is or not. I don't know. That's why they take down the information, right? But I don't know. I might be wrong. Don't quote me. Bro, the pink Starbucks ones are selling for 400 plus. Oh gosh, does it really? My girl's she's been using hers, so I wasn't planning to just resell that cup. PS5 trash, they breaking out. Dude, listen, we go through phases of like certain stupid items that get freaking like they resell and then they sit, right? Like for instance, like PS5s were like what, reselling like crazy during the pandemic, because that's when they dropped them, was like during what, 2020, 21, whatever. What was retail on like PS5s, like $500, and then people were reselling like PS5s for like $1,000, like $2,000 or some shit like that. And then I think it's those PS portables, I think, that people always buy, and then they're reselling that. I don't know how much the portables, like PS5s, whatever they want to call those PS portables, people are reselling those. It's crazy. So I don't know. I watched Moses the jeweler and learn about watches. Resellers are the type that ask for a discount on their meal. I know it says 35, but how about 30? Oh my gosh. I'm still effing with my PS5. Definitely waiting for retail though. You know what I just recently turned on? I recently turned on my Xbox One. I recently just turned on my Xbox One. My PS5 Pro and PSP Portable are going to resell at least for the upcoming years. People finally realize you need a PS5. Yeah, well, it's because it just like had came out. So of course, like, who knows when like the PS6 comes out? And I feel like it's gonna be the same way. When the PS6 comes out, people are gonna be buying a shit ton of them and then reselling those too. I got lucky to have one for retail. See, I've always, you know what? I told you guys that I was planning to buy a console, but I didn't know whether if I should go with an Xbox or a PS5. I don't think I'm going to get one. I'm okay with my Xbox One, my really old Xbox. I had to update a bunch of my shit in my freaking Xbox. Rafi, I recently hit 1.2k views on one of my videos. Raf, there you go. Congrats. You recently just hit 1.2k views on one of my videos. There you go. Well, congrats. Love to see it, my friend. Love to see it. What'd you put up? Is it games or do you do shoes? What do you do? Looks like you do games. Okay. There you go. Sneaker market is dead in 2024. I mean, it's just the beginning of the year. It is the beginning of the year. Can I see the market like be the same as 23? Absolutely. Like, look, the Jordan ones that are dropping this Saturday. The Jordan ones that are dropping this Saturday, bro. Dude, they're under retail. They're under retail already. Last sale was 183. Look at that. The shoe that it's dropping this Saturday is already under. Dude, in my size, $127 in my size. Like, you could literally buy this. I could literally buy this for way under retail. Even for for express shipping is $180 after tax. Actually, that's subtotal. $127. 127. Like, how? Yeah, I know. Like, holy smokes. $127. No, I don't need these, man. I have the taxis. Taxis are way better than these. These kind of remind me of the pollens in a way. Like it's like an alternate pollen. It's like a pollen 2.0. I can see Nike give a discount code in a month. Most shoes gonna be like this 2024 expected in the for the fours. Y'all could keep them, yeah. Probably cop on DSG with rewards, and that's why I told you guys to re-up on your A listing. Even I don't even think you really don't need to. You really don't need to re-up on your A listing to get these. I think these are gonna sit at like JD Sports and Finish Line. So if you really want these, you could literally get these for under retail by using your points, and then it could automatically put you back in the A listing if you want to go get these this weekend. Will they be an exclusive access on Finish Line JD Sports? Most likely. That most likely will go down on Wednesday. Wednesday will most likely will be the day that shit will go down. Most likely. 2021 people would be crazy for these. It's like yin yang for the pollens. Easy cop for me in the few weeks. I prefer taxis over pollens as a Steelers fan. Yeah, I mean, like, there's so many different shades of yellow, you know, not all the Steeler color. Like, if you're a Steelers fan, like, the color is not, the yellow is not going to match with every single yellow that they do drop, right? But I do want to show you guys real quick. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I actually unDS'd a sneaker yesterday. I want to show you guys. But I unDS'd my black toe Jordan 1 lows, and I put the cream laces on them. Dude, they look so good. Broke these out yesterday and put cream laces on them. They look really, really good. So there we go. What I did was when I was going through reorganizing my shoes in my closet and on the shelves, I realized that I had the cream laces from my Alma Mater Jordan 3s. The Alma Mater Jordan 3 laces are actually a lot more what's it called? They're a lot more shorter. So that's why I could go all the way to the top right there without me, like, you know, kind of loosening up the laces. So the cream laces are not bad at all. So broke these out yesterday. I thought I wanted to share with you guys. I always put extra insoles in my Jordan 1s for some reason, because like the Jordan 1 insoles are a lot more thin. So I just put a little nice little extra insole for a little bit more comfort for my Jordan 1 lows. But there you go. What up, regular Rami? So there you go. It's a really clean shoe. Really nice. This is definitely gonna be a shoe that I'm gonna be rocking heavy. Now that I put the cream laces on them, I wonder how they look like with the powder blues. So there we go. So wanted to share that with you guys. Those are sleepers. Love my pair. Yeah, you could get this for like what? I don't know how much these are going for, but I'm pretty sure you could get these for a really good deal. Chunks Kicks, thank you so much for the 18-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Chunks. Appreciate that. The leather quality on the shoe is not bad. I wore this all day yesterday, and the creasing isn't bad at all. The creasing isn't bad at all. So I had so many compliments on this shoe on Instagram when I posted it. A lot of you guys were asking, where did I get my laces? You could literally get cream laces anywhere. I'm pretty sure. Just give me the shadows. I don't think if someone puts cream laces on the shadows, I don't think it'll look good. I think it only looks good with like anything that has the white toe on it. I think the black toes that are coming out this year, I could see people putting cream laces on those too. That's that. Shout out to my boy Soul Shoot. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Rap is Hype Supply a legit company? Hype Supply? Hype Supply. Can anyone confirm? Hype Supply. Is Hype Supply a legit company? I don't know. Can anyone confirm if Hype Supply is a legit company. Scotty Pippen, thank you so much for the 1 year re-up, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much for the constant support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just received mine. Cold Sins methyl killer. Okay. I just checked. I'm still an A-lister. There you go, Drex. There you go. Never heard of that. I don't know. I've heard of them, Peyton says. Unsure, never bought from them. Okay. Yes, from what I've heard, they are. Okay. Rami says, yes, from what I've heard, they are legit. From what regular Rami says. Regular Rami says they are legit. Hype Supply. Never heard of it, honestly. Never heard of it. But is it like a what Rami, what is a Hype Supply? Is it like a reselling, what is it? A reselling store? What is it? Like, what is Hype Supply? But Rami said it's legit. They're legit. So I don't know. You might have to do your research. Yes, it is. I've ordered from them, and JMK has bought from him. Okay. They sell early pairs. Okay. There we go. They sell early pairs. SB Rami says. Look, SB Rami is using his SB name.
Certified SB hater picking Jordans. Skull.
Is this a site? Oh. Isn't this like the site where like a bunch of not even resellers, like there's different people that I know that like promote this website, and then you like use their code, right? Reimagines for $375. It seems like Rafi, what's the best way to lose weight? Your boy getting chubby? Bro, I'm chubby myself, but it's all about diet. It's definitely all about diet. Yeah, I don't know why your dono just came in, SB Bob Ross. I don't know why it just did. That was weird. I just seeing it now. It loaded up like a minute ago. That was weird. $375. $375 for the Air Jordan 4 Reimagined. That's kind of showing that the shoe might be going down to $300. I switched my names by accident. It's all good. Cardio and calorie deflect is to lose weight. Hit the gym dog. I think he got cake shops from them. He ordered the Reimagined 4s from them. You're going to see a lot of people getting the Reimagines this week. I think a bunch of people are. The Reimagined Jordan 4s. There's going to be a bunch of people starting to show early pairs here soon. I only trust retail stores these days. This is the reason. 100%, bro. Like, that, I'm not going to lie to you guys. That is one reason why, like, I genuinely want to stop paying resale. Like, it's not that, like, I'm afraid, but like I rather go just get them straight from the source, like just straight from the retailer source. If I can't hit, it's like, so be it. Like, obviously I don't have the Udos. I don't have the Udos in my sneaker collection. There's certain shoes that I don't have because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to go out my way and go pay resale for a certain shoe. You feel me? Like, if I'm at a point right now, is that like, if I can't hit, it is what it is. Jabahuba, what up, man? He says, eat less, move more, he says. Jabahuba says. These bread 4s are definitely floating around Atlanta, but I'll be patient. I think that's the best way going into this year. You know, mostly I feel like everything is not really hard to get unless you wear like a size 12 and a half, 12, 13, 14. I could see those sizes being difficult to scoop up. But I think if you put in the extra work, you know, put in the extra work, put in the extra raffles. I know it's shitty doing all that stuff. I I feel like any of the GRs, that's just me, any of the GRs that drop even in store should be somewhat obtainable. And that's what I mentioned like last week. All these shoes that you see on this list, besides maybe some of the collabs, shouldn't be too hard to get. Besides, like I said, the collabs like J Balvin's, Alma Munir's, Travis's. But I think everything else you see on this Jordan list, and not everything is even on this list, okay, should be somewhat easy to get if you put in that extra footwork, you know. Here's Isaiah, and the sales isn't much more than, well, I'm just, listen, Rick, I'm talking about just paying resale in general. You know, I'm just, listen, even if it's like, listen, you just kind of like, I wouldn't say that like just because I'm a size 8 the prices are lower, but right, like I just don't need to, you know what I mean? Like I don't really need to put in the extra like $200-$300, or you know what I'm saying, like maybe $100 max to pay resale for a certain shoe, you know. I just feel like I'm at a point in my life. It's like I got enough shoes. It's like if I don't hit, I don't hit. You know? Like you'll know when I really want a shoe. When I start asking some of the homies, yo, can you go for my size? Can you go for my size? I need this shoe. You know? When I say like, oh, I'm passing, like, or like, I don't know if I'm going to get them or not, that means I don't really need the shoe. I'm telling you guys, my New Year's resolution, I'm going to go through 2024 and not pay resale. Told you guys this. I'm not paying resale. I'm convincing myself every single day ways that I will not pay resale. The one shoe that I feel like that like I would really want to pay resale if I don't hit, respectfully, is this Travis Olives. You know, that's the only shoe that I would respectfully would want in my sneaker collection this year for sure. Or the blue military 4s. If I do not get myself the blue military 4s this year, I'm gonna be so down bad. The blue military 4s is a must cop. It's January, chat, and I'm telling you guys this right now. Blue military 4s easily top 3 sneaker of the year. Top 3. Agreed? Yes or no? Blue military 4s gotta be top 3. It's January. I'm keeping the same energy. He said that last year. Yeah, but still, I feel like I'm in a different space. You don't want the Chicago joints coming out in February? Are you talking about the trophy rooms? Talking about the trophy rooms? They're going to be easy to get, Alan says. You talking about the military 4s? Military blue 4s. Got to be top 3 easily. Why do you keep saying it like that? My bad. Military 4s. No, Futura SBs are 1 to 10 on my top 10. It won't even be top 5. Wait, what? What's not going to be top 5, Berto? You better not say blue militaries. If Rafi's pays resale, he has to give every wrench member $100 each. Yeah, all right. SB definitely fallen off. Wait, what? Bro, Jeffrey says SB's definitely fallen off. No, it's not. What do you mean? We had like one of the best years of SB drops last year. What do you mean SB is falling off? What is it, because it's not reselling? Dude, SB like last year, it's going to be hard to top that like this year. Like last year, some of the collabs that we got last year for SBs, you are crazy to think that SBs is falling off. Guys, you can't listen. I feel like some of you guys, you expect way too much. Okay, you don't expect. Everyone's expecting like the high rise, the resell. Oh, we need the SBs to be like fives. You're not. You're never gonna get that every single time. You're not always gonna get the SB that's gonna hit $600, $500 off the rip. There's a lot of people that still don't have any ASBs. They don't have skate shops in the area where they could, enter raffles. They don't put enough stock for SBs. Yeah, they're affordable in the reselling market, but we literally had last year April's Powerpuff Girls, Born and Raised, Jarritos. Like, you had so many different good sneakers with SBs last year. It's hard to top that. People that say a shoe is falling off because the reseller price is well, I've already mentioned that. We already know that's what hype means, is reselling. Is if it goes for $500, $700, that's hype. That's hype. When people say, oh, Jordan 1s are dying down, no, the reselling market for Jordan 1s are dying down. The hype of Jordan 1s are still somewhat there. People still rock Jordan 1s all the time. I promise you'll see more people rocking Jordan 1s. You'll see more people rocking Jordans than SBs in the general public. I don't know if you guys want to agree with me or disagree. You're more than welcome to. But I promise you see more people in the general public that rock Jordan 1s than SBs in the general public. Last year, SBs had a great year. It will be another solid year, I assume. I feel bad for 12.5 size SB lovers. Yeah, that does suck. Man, y'all just jumping on my SB bandwagon. I've been here since day one. You're so cringy, dude. Every time you say SB Ball Ross, every time you say comments like that, it's so cringy. People rock more Jordans regardless. Yeah, 100%. 100%. When you go to sneaker cons, I bet you'll see more people rocking Jordans than SBs. That's because Jordan's retros. I seen a video not too long ago that someone was like, everyone's rocking Jordan 3 reimagines. So? Like, what the hell you see? I hate videos like that. I don't know about you guys, but I just hate videos like that. As I'm a content creator, you know what I'm saying? But I still watch videos, but I genuinely think I just don't like that type of videos. I think that's like a video that I just recently had watched, like literally like a couple days ago. It's like some TikToker was like filming everybody, like counting how many people were rocking like reimagined Jordan 3s. Everyone's rocking these. Yeah, so? What did you end up paying resale for in 2023? Well, I don't want to get into the debate about trading equaling reselling, but I guess you want to put that. I traded to get the Jordan 1 low Travis Olives. People want to count that as reselling. I paid like $20 over for maybe $30 over for the white gum bottom SB Dunk lows. And then I think that's it. I didn't pay any resale for anything else, I don't think. Not that I could think of. Yeah. When you only buy one brand, you can't be shocked to see if on other people's feet also. Yeah. SBs are for hype beasts, Jordans are for the sneakerheads. Not necessarily, you know. I don't want to put that in that, because you got a lot of people that own more Jordans than SBs, you know. But you really can't say that, oh, you know, SBs are for hype beasts, Jordans are for sneakerheads. You can't necessarily say that. You really can't. Using multiple shoes values to obtain a shoe is resell. End of story. Yeah, let's not put Brittany in this debate anymore. She hates this debate. I don't consider trades reselling. Well, people consider it as reselling because you're using the shoe's value in order to get a shoe that you want. So basically, it's the same thing. If you sold your shoes that you're trading the value for, or you're using to trade value, is the same thing if you sold it and use that money towards the shoe that you're getting. Do you have the Fog Nike Dunks? I don't. I really don't. And like even the amount of like SBs that dropped last year in the last couple years, like I only own like maybe 8 pairs of SBs, which is not bad at all. Like I don't go out my way and buy every single one of them. You know, there's other SBs that I don't own that I wish I owned. Which will I go out my way and pay resale for them? Absolutely not. Born and raised. Udos I was considering, but maybe I could, you know, do a trade later. But I have enough of SBs that I like. The SBs that are in my collection, I am content with. Like I don't need every single one of them. I've been in that rabbit hole where like I fall into like a trend and I tend to buy almost every single one of them because I genuinely like the colorways and they're easy to wear, like regular Dunks. I went crazy on regular Dunks, not just because of the resale aspect of it, but just because they're just easy to wear. It went with basically everything. I still have a ton of regular Dunks in my sneaker collection. I could say the same thing about Yeezys. My channel used to be just all about just copping Yeezys. That was my wave. Until I got really serious about the content and stuff like that. So I diversed out of Yeezy and started collecting more different shoes. Again, Jordans, Nikes, whatever. Morning Collection fan. What up, young Brandon? What up, man? I don't think casuals know as much about SBs. Dude, I don't know everything about SBs. Like, there's a lot of, like, when I went through the battle with the... what's it called, with Rami and SB Influence or Influence SB, like there was a lot of shoes that was shown in that battle and you guys could look back that I've never seen before. And there's some shoes, even though that Rami's just started collecting SBs, there's some SBs in his sneaker collection that I've never seen before, that I never heard of. You know, there's a ton of SBs that, you know, Influence showed that I've never seen before or heard of. You know, there's some backstories of certain SBs that a lot of people don't know of, including myself. You know, you've seen those all black Dunk releasing on the 12th. It gives me Travis Phantom vibes. Talking about these, the anthracites, I think that's what they're calling it. They're all reflective too. Talking about these. My definition, trading and reselling aren't the same. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, I don't either, to be honest. Especially the old stuff. Yeah, there's like, especially one silhouette that Influence showed on that sneaker battle was like, I didn't know that some SBs had straps. That was my first time finding that out. Also, the Travis Scott Dunk SB that Rami showed, the question was like, show me a shoe that has a tearaway. I didn't know that the Travises had a tearaway. I didn't even know that. I didn't know they had an underlayer on the shoe. I just learned that last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. I don't know everything about shoes. Like, damn, I learned something new every day. Yeah, you really do. And I bet you there's a lot of you guys that have a bunch of like shoes that people probably don't know of. You know? There's collectors out there that just collect only PEs, like player exclusives. I know Unbreakable Kicks, he does a lot of those player exclusive stuffs. And some of those shoes people don't even know they even made because because everyone is afraid to even touch them because nobody wears them. Yeah, facts. Packed all my shoes yesterday and we're getting ready to move. Realized I have way too many shoes. Yeah, that's when it does suck. When you start moving your stuff, you don't realize until you start moving how much shit you actually have. That's like a true statement. It's ugly, but it's a tearaway. Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see how that looks like. I knew about the Travis SB. Saw a video of the torn pair back in the early 20. Let me double check. Let me see how that shit looks like, because I truly don't know how that looks like. The tearaway SB Dunk Travis. Let's see how that looks like. Images. Is this it? Yeah. Is this it? I think this is it. Has it has the has a elephant print underneath? Somebody did a video. Okay. Morning, Raf and Collection Fam. Hope everyone is well. I hope everyone had a good weekend. What up, Breezy Smalls? What's good, man? Appreciate you tapping in as always, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate that, my guy. Dude, these are ugly. Yeah, I don't think I would want to do a tearaway on my SB Travis's. Ain't no shot, bro. Yeah, that's bad. That's not good at all. Would you guys do this? Would you tear away your SBs, Travis's? Dude, they don't look good at all. Do not. I wouldn't do it. It's like lighting or lightning. And these are horrendous. Rafi, do you have born and raised? I do not have born and raises. Why did he add the buttons on them? I don't know. I just found that on Google and I pressed it. Now keep them joints on default. Yeah, Rafi, wish he had touched my oh my gosh, what? I've owned the Travis SB Dunk. I did a trade with Sneak City back in the day. Not even back in the day. That was like three years ago. And I ended up trading to get the Travis SB Dunk, but the size 8 was small. Like the SB Travis's, I have to go a half size up. I have to go a half size up on the Travis's SBs because they run stupid small. That's a terrible tearaway job. They look different. Maybe, I mean, obviously clearly the shoe is worn, so that's probably the reason why the tearaway job looks terrible on that one. It could be because it could be the tearaway job, like it's because it's worn. I mean, granted, it could be a shoe that's, that's been skated with, skated on. So I mean, feel me? I don't know why that sounded weird. I really don't know why that sounded weird. Skated on? That sounded super weird. I traded one of my double ups white cement 3s for Alma Mater 4s the other day. White cement Jordan 3s. White cement Jordan 3s. White cement Jordan 3s for Alma Mater Jordan 4s. That's not bad. I mean, at least you already have a double up. So why not trade? I want to see some of these trade block trades that I see on I've been kind of looking through this a little bit, and like some people have like some of the trade, like does anybody in here still use trade block? Some of the trade block deals people be getting is a scoop. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody in here? Does anybody in here Do trade block trades. Rahus, that's not our Iggy. It's a different Iggy. There's multiple Iggies in here. That's not the Iggy in our that there's like 2 different Iggies in here. I don't know where Iggy been, bro. Where's Iggy been? I mean, you should know, Rahus. Where's Iggy been? It's been a minute. He's probably drunk off the parade with the Dallas Cowboys in his city. IU Trade Block app is official. Never used it personally. I've never used it. I have an account, but I don't use it. I don't want to go out my way and just do trades like that. I don't know. Was that an L trade? No, I don't think it's an L trade. I think that's fine. As Travis SBs run a little small, best to go half size up. Yeah, that's the reason why I did a trade. I did a trade back. So, I'm your Iggy, he says. There's like multiple Iggies in here. There's like 2. There's bald-headed Iggy. There's a bald-headed Iggy and there's an Iggy. I don't know if that's the Iggy. I don't think that's bald-headed Iggy. Their fees are lame AF. Yeah, well, I mean, of course, their fees are going to be high with trade block. Their fees are going to be high because, I mean, they're doing the, you know what I mean? He's doing the middleman service. He's handling some things with his family, taking a break for a minute. Okay. Well, hopefully he's all right. I reached out because it's been a minute since I've seen him because I know he'd be yapping about the Dallas Cowboys, so it's unusual to see him not say anything about it. Agreed. The new formal turned me off on the app. I have stopped even opening it. It's too confusing, but not user friendly. Okay. I know they did a huge update on their app. I traded doubles on the taxi ones, fire red 5s and playoff 12s for the reverse Grinches. I traded double up on taxi ones, fire red 5s and playoff 12. Damn, you traded the taxi ones, the fire red 5s and playoff 12s for reverse Grinches. Golly. You gave up those 3 shoes for reverse Grinches? So you said taxi 1s, fire red 5s, and playoff 12s for reverse Grinches. Yes. The update on the app has been horrible. Oh, man. I don't know. Fire red 5s, taxi 1s, and playoff 12s. I feel like that's I feel like that's a lot. I mean, I guess it just depends, right? If they're used, then sure, but I don't know. Taxi 1s, maybe because I'm biased and I like the taxi 1s. Like, I don't really care about like the other 2 shoes, but still, unless you really, really want it. I guess it, I always tell everybody, listen, I tell everybody, okay, as long as you can sleep well at night, it should be, you know, as long as you're happy with the trade, you should be cool with it. I'll trade some pairs too for reverse Grinches. I don't even know what reverse Grinches go for anymore. Reverse Grinches? I've been wearing my reverse Grinches heavy. I wear them on the court too. $2.99 was the last sale. Damn, they're still up there. 300s, high 300s. They are absolutely still up there. They are definitely up there. I think the one shoe that doesn't really go as much as what people thought is those all black Kobe 4s. I have the Grinches and I would make that trade. Hey Raph, what are your shock drops and restocks this week? It's just to see if there's anything that will pop off this week. It's a really, really chill week this week because there's nothing really going on. I'll trade a Stanley Cup. Dude, anyone in here would. If someone that owns if it's someone that owns the reverse Grinches and they accept that trade is down bad, I'm sorry. If you trade your goofy ass reverse Grinches for a Stanley Cup, you're down bad. But I would absolutely use the value to my advantage on the cup to get myself reverse Grinches. Absolutely. I should go, you know what? I should make a video and go to like Sneak City and bring my Stanley Cup. And they were like, what do you hear? What do you have for sale? I got this Stanley Cup for sale. You taking it? I wonder if they'll take it. I got Buttercups and Dornbecker 3s coming this week. There you go. There will be a Jordan Reserve on Thursday on January 11th. Isn't that EU though, Breezy Smalls? Isn't that EU? Isn't that EU though? There is going to be an EU Jordan Reserve this month. What is so great about Stanley Cups? I don't know. You might have to ask someone that is a huge fan of them. Stanley Cups will last forever and Kobe's won't. Rafi, I sent you a DM on IG. Oh no, I'm kind of nervous about this one. Let's see. Rami says he sent me a DM. What do you guys think it is? Think it's feet pics? Let's see. It's a video. What is it?
Dude, I will say, you were just saying 2023 knocked it out of the park. I think 2024 is going to be crazy. I can't say anything, but
Is this your interview with this what's his name? David? Blue Tile? He's saying that
Oh, I
It's gonna
love
be
it
good, I
because
think.
they did want to.
dude, I
wanna
will
reach
say,
back
you
for
were just
one.
saying 2023 knocked it out of the park. I think 2024 is going to be crazy.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so
I
excited,
can't say
dude.
anything, but I
I'm
think
so
it's going to
excited.
be nuts.
Oh,
It's
I
going to
love
be
it
good, I
because
think.
they killed it, and that was my worry. It's like,
I hope so. I mean, I just think the stuff that we've seen so far, I mean, I think the stuff what we've seen so far doesn't look promising, but I mean, would have to say, you know, we have to see, you know, it's going to be hard to really, it's like, it's not even competing. It's like, it's going to be tough to, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be tough to really like, all right, you know, compared to the drops last year and then what's going to be dropping this year. You know, I'm excited in general. You know, the fact that it's only January, people are already freaking out that there's not really much drops going on and whatnot, which is totally fine. You know, having this slow peak, you know, during the beginning of the year of every single year, you know, you can't expect like drops to just happen right away. It's always like this every single year, right? As of what we've seen so far for SBs, yeah, it doesn't, and it's okay, right? It's all right, you know, it's all right. I think what made what really started the like, not even started the hype or anything like that, just started like, all right, this is gonna be a really good year. When we saw the Jordan 4 SB collab, right? We saw images that was gonna come out. And then we saw the Jarritos rumor coming out, you know, that's what really started it. Like, and then we saw the Udos kind of early during the year. And everyone was extra. I think we started seeing that probably around springtime too. You know, Jordan 4 SB dropped around March, April, I think. And that was just the start of it. Everyone was kind of like, whoa, Nike SB, Jordan 4. Like, that definitely gave a lot of woes, you know. Imagine if like, I feel like if the Nike SB Jordan 4 had dropped during the holiday season, oh my goodness. I think people would have went crazy with what we had during the year and then ended off with the SB Jordan 4, oh my goodness. That would have been 10 times harder to get versus I low-key need those strawberry coughs. You talking about the highs, the strawberry coughs? Strawberry coughs dropped in 2021, right? Strawberry coughs? That's 2020. No, it's 2021. The SB Dunk High was like, that was the year of SB Dunk Highs. What was 2021. 0% chance I'd tear those. You talking about the what up, Uncle Chrissy? What up, man? Shout out to Uncle Chrissy in the building. You're talking about the Travises. I think he's on Jose time. I think he's not on the live, but he has to fast forward a little bit. It's all good. Who do you have winning the national championship today? Who do I have winning the national championship today? You know what? I was you know what? I don't really care too much about, college football. I don't have a favorite team. My sister went to WSU, so whatever. I don't really have a favorite team. But you know what? A lot of my friends went to UW, and dude, yesterday I was getting really nasty messages from my friends yesterday about the 49ers. Even though the 49ers, rested all their players, and it's because probably the Seattle Seahawks didn't make the playoffs. I was getting some nasty ass messages from them. You know what? I'm going for Michigan today because F my friends. I'm going for Michigan today, and I don't even care who wins. I have a lot of respect for Penix and what he does and how he's been playing all freaking season. But you know what? I'm going for Michigan. Just because just because yesterday. I don't care. I'm going for Michigan. I'm not gonna lie, I was rooting for Washington last game. But this one, I'm going for Michigan. And I'm gonna be like, how about imagine Seattle imagine Washington teams getting eliminated from the playoffs and losing the national championship. Wouldn't be me. Michigan never cheated. All fair game. Boo, man. Not welcome back to Seattle anytime soon. Bro, I'm here, Tony. What do you mean? I'm not welcome back in Seattle. I'm already here. Bandwagon Raph. Yeah, I might as well, right? Got to choose one team. I was getting some nasty ass messages. They said, F the 49ers. You will be. I was like, come on, man. Shout out to SB Bob Ross for the $2 donation. Another typical fraud Seattle fan. Yeah? Is that yo, SB Bob Ross? Is that why you went to the is that why you flew all the way to Seattle to watch the Krakens play? Is that why you flew all the way to Seattle to watch the Winter Classics and watch Seattle play? Yeah, you not even a Seattle in Seattle. You got to claim Portland now. Yeah, all right. You're not even in Washington, Toof. Shouts to SB Bob Ross for the $2 donation. If Michigan wins, I want to see Harbaugh put up his middle finger on national television. I know he was going through all that drama. Who's got it better than us? Rob, you just get Rob, just save it for the playoffs, Rob, okay? Rob, listen. Don't even say anything, Rob, okay? Don't even say anything no more. Just let the playoffs
Seattle
run.
Skull.
Just let it, flow. Raph said SBs ain't. I never said that, Alan. Don't try to put words. All right. I just want Cowboys to win it this year. This is our year. You know what, Complex? Complex, if the Cowboys win it all, Complex, I'll give you a round of applause. If the Cowboys win it all this year. All right. Media, thank you so much for the 15-month re-up. Just stay quiet like the rest of us down bad. What up, Media, for the 15-month re-up, man? I appreciate that, Media. Eagles still flying, Tanene said. I don't know what happened to Pete, man. I think Pete got tired of all the chirping and the memes on Discord. But I think Pete did it to himself. Pete is an Eagles fan. Pete the Greek is an Eagles fan. I think he did it to himself, though. I think he did all that chirping to everybody on Discord about the Eagles leading is the team to lead it to the Super Bowl. And I told him, I was like, bro, just worry about your team. Don't worry about anybody else's. Just worry about the Eagles and just go from there. And then now just the Eagles are just fell apart. And then you can't find Pete anywhere. He's gone. I don't know where he's at. I think he got tired of you guys' memes. He got tired of Yeti's memes. Tired of Tanene's memes. Tired of all the memes that you guys posted. Going for the underdog Texans. I think the underdog for this playoffs, in my personal opinion, are the Browns. I think the Browns are underdogs. I think the Browns are the underdogs. Cowboys winning a championship is like winning on Sneakers app for all the Kobe drops in 2024. I think Chiefs, I don't know. I don't think it's Chiefs year, but I wouldn't underestimate Patrick Mahomes. Don't worry, there's still more loaded on the back end. Ralph, you think Jordan Love is legit? You know what? I'm gonna say this right now, and you guys could come back and shit me on this one if the tables turn. I think the Cowboys are gonna blow out the Green Bay Packers. All right, you listen, okay? Listen, all right. I just don't think the Green Bay Packers have been consistent enough to prove that they could beat a team like the Dallas Cowboys. And I've told you guys that I'll give credits to where it's due, and I've always done that the whole entire year. But I just think the Cowboys are gonna blow out the freaking Green Bay Packers. If the Green Bay Packers just magically won't, beat the Dallas Cowboys, which there could be a possibility, okay? Because Dak Prescott does have games where like he gets, when he starts losing, he gets caught under pressure. You know what I'm saying? I could see them losing that way, but going into Dallas, the way they've been playing lately, mostly at home, it's gonna be tough to beat them. Dudes that sit down on P to be like, I thought this was a sneaker channel. Oh my gosh. 49ers Chiefs rematch. I don't even see that even happening. I mean, listen, the Chiefs, what? They beat Miami, right? Listen, Tua is gonna want to win that game for sure, but it's gonna be a close race. I think that's gonna be a really good game. I already said this, that the Rams Lions are the best game to watch next week, and the Chiefs in Miami is gonna be one of the best games to watch too. I'm offended, Raph. I'm a Packers fan. I'm sorry. But I mean, Jordan Love is just not consistent. Like he had a really good run and then he just had a terrible run. Like he's just not consistent. But like I said, we'll see what happens. Lions Cowboys rematch. Dolphins not a playoff team. Dolphins not a playoff team. Cowboys are cheaters. Lions should have won, and yes, I'm hurt. Well, it doesn't matter. Both teams made the playoffs. You know, it was a terrible call. On the refs, I think that was a really bad mistake on them. But at the end of the day, you know, some calls are not going to go their way, the way you want them to. But it's going to be a fun series. The Bills looking. I had Eagles fans cursing out the players after the game. Yeah, Rami, were you at that game, Rami? I'm assuming you were at that Giants game, right? You were at that Giants game. I'm pretty sure you were, right? I'm assuming you were at that game. I had Eagles fans cursing out their players after the game as they came in the tunnel. That's crazy. Eagles fans cursing out their own players. I mean, I feel like that's with some team, like franchise teams. Like, for instance, like probably like the Panthers. The Panthers are down bad, dude. Imagine going to a North Carolina Panthers game and cursing out your own players. Like, that's embarrassing. It's like Detroit Pistons fans shitting on their own team, chanting, sell your team, sell the team. Like, that is nuts. They were ruthless against them. That's crazy. I'm taking the Rams over the Lions. Yeah, that is, I even said that, Lewis, like a few weeks back, is I did not want the Rams to get into the playoffs, nor I did not want the Seattle and Rams to get in there. Not only because they're NFC West, but they were making a somewhat of a comeback. Like, mostly the Rams, like, they look really good. They have a healthy team. They figured it out through the bumps that they went through this year, but they're looking really, really good. I mean, Pistons down bad. They are. This is why everyone hates the Cowboys. Y'all embrace yourselves every opportunity y'all can. Well, I think it's more of the Eagles fans now. I feel like the Eagles, not even Eagles fans, the Eagles in general, it's like they've been more of like the hated team this year just because of the Eagles coach. You know? I think no one's really paying attention to the Cowboys fans because Cowboys are good, right? They're good. They've proven themselves. But I think it's more like everyone's shitting on the Eagles fans. Like, imagine, like, it's like you got the Niners fans shitting on the Eagles, and you even look, bro, it's like the Niners franchise and the Cowboys franchise were all teaming up just to bring the Eagles down. That's what it looked like all year. You feel me? It's like, all right, the Niners go up against the Eagles. The Cowboys are watching, getting, Niners just getting, shitting on the Eagles while the Cowboys are sitting back wanting that first, that home field advantage. And it goes vice versa because the Cowboys and the Eagles are in the same division. You feel me? So it's like... But you had 3 chances to go for 2, and then Matt wouldn't have been there if they called tripping on the Lions. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that as well. 100% agree with that as well. They had like multiple chances to score, but they decided to keep going for 2. Kobe Mamba merch drops on Nike tomorrow. Okay. Kobe Mamba merch drops on Nike tomorrow. I didn't even know that. It does. Why are they dropping this super late? They're dropping Mamba merch, Kobe hoodies, $70. Is anybody going for this tomorrow? And a Mamba shirt tomorrow. I need the membership link. Membership link? Yeah. Mr. Exclusive has it. I'll pin it for you. Mr. Exclusive has it. Oh, there you go. I didn't even know that. Thank you so much for pointing that out. Looks like Mamba merch is dropping tomorrow. Yeah, it goes for the hoodie. I'll go for the hoodie. Yeah, $40 for the t-shirt and then $70 for the hoodie. Copper drop. Copper drop tomorrow on the Mamba stuff. Copper drop, chat. Copper drop. Everyone can win a Super Bowl. Just play Madden. Oh my gosh. Rob, what are you talking about, Rob? Rob says everyone can win a Super Bowl. Just play Madden. Oh my God. Rob, chillax, bro. Drop cop. $70 for the hoodie. T-shirt's only $40. Not bad. The t-shirt's nice. Black hoodie, $70. That's gonna be around like what, 75, $76. Not bad. Cowboys choking in the playoffs is the yearly tradition. Dragon Rage, thank you so much for the two. He says I'm trying for another baby too. There you go, Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage for the two. We appreciate that, my guy. He's trying for another baby. There you go. Damn Panthers cleaning up house. Oh, that is. This is the t-shirt. Rami, you're right. This is the t-shirt that they gave away at that game. You're right. What up, RX Fly Fishing? What's good, bro? You're right. You're right. You're right. We're gonna see, buddy, when they lose, how much y'all want to bet. Oh my gosh. I need the Mamacita link. Yeah, I got you. So this is the t-shirt. If you guys want to save this for tomorrow. Here, hold on. There's the t-shirt. And then here's the jacket. Hold on. Where the hell? There it goes. There you go. There it goes. Oh, there it goes. I was like, why is not popping up? There it goes.
I'm trying for another baby too.
There you go. Shout out to my boy, Dragon Rage. Thank you so much for the $2 donation, man. I appreciate it. Guys, if you want to click that join button down below, if you want to join the membership, that is pinned in the comments. If you guys want to join, it's the one that was asking, or if you could click that join button down below if you want to join the membership. Kobe movie coming soon. You know what? That's what I thought too. I thought, I thought with all the commercials and all this stuff that they were kind of promoting over the Kobe stuff, I personally thought it was going to be some sort of documentary that they're going to make for Kobe, and that's what I thought. Like if you go back to like in December with all the commercial and campaign that they were kind of promoting, I thought with all that said, I thought that we were going to announce this like Kobe documentary or something like that. That's what I thought. Dude, Vanessa Bryant never dropped the shoes. Vanessa Bryant didn't drop anything. They didn't drop anything. I heard new Ford owners can't be later on their payments, or the car will drive itself back to the dealership. Oh my god, what? Hope they release more merch. Well, the next drop for Kobe's, I believe it's going to be next month. I think that's what has been the talks of the Black History Month. I believe so. I believe that's, I think that's the next drop. It's like the Kobe 6s. Yeah, that guy working out laid out the little clip they showed is probably the guy that that's going to be on the Kobe movie. I'm only reselling Kobe's merch and shoes. Okay. You know, you don't own any of the Kobe's. That's fine. I mean, dude, I think everyone's kind of moved on with them. So, I mean, I remember when like Kobe had passed away. Like it was a huge deal. Like everyone was going to like Nike outlets. Everyone is going to like Champ Sports, Foot Locker, any sneaker store. Everyone was scooping up all the Kobe's. Everybody was. And now that everyone's kind of moved on, and not looking back to it, everyone's still gonna, you know, pay resell for Kobe's and stuff like that, and resell Kobe's. You know, I think that's the same thing with Off-White, right? When Virgil passed away, I don't think there was a huge jump on prices, but obviously it was like, oh, well, damn, like everyone's reselling, you know, using it to their advantage, this. But I mean, everyone was still reselling Off-Whites regardless before even Virgil even passed away, right? I think it was a little different situation when Kobe did, because there was Kobe's actually sitting in outlets and everywhere else. And because everyone knew that it was going to be like the Kobe drops were going to be placed on a hold when that was going to happen. So it was just in a weird situation, and it does happen. You know, I heard they're doing another movie like Air for Kobe. I mean, if they do a documentary for Kobe, you know, I would be very, very interested in it. You know, like it'd be something that a lot of people would definitely, you know, watch. Also when I remember when the documentary for the Last Shot documentary freaking went out, dude, that shit was huge. That was a big deal. That was a really, really big deal when the documentary for Michael Jordan came out. Like there was like YouTubers like going live, and they were watching it together. You feel me? They were on live watching it together. That's how big that shit was. That was during when the Flint 13s had dropped, the Fire Red 5s had dropped, the DMP 6s had dropped. There's a lot of GRs that dropped that year during that documentary. That was definitely during the Flint. I think it was definitely during the Flint 13 drop, because everyone was thinking that, you know, certain things were going to shock drop. The Chicago 1 highs went up in the resale market like crazy. But during that time was a big deal. Since I think Kobe brand is only going downhill, like Off-White, the stocks for everything will only peak after that. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it's kind of the way it goes. There's a gray hoodie as well. I didn't see the gray hoodie. Where'd you guys see the gray hoodie at? Man, in the resale for the Jordans went crazy. Yeah, it definitely did. Like the Last Shot 14s went up like crazy. Like there were certain shoes specifically that went up like crazy. You know, even like people are talking about how like, oh, will the lost and founds jumping up in the resale market, you know, since the lost and founds were in the Air movie and nothing really happened to the market for the shoes. You know, search Kobe on Nike. Okay. Hey, this could be an opportunity that you guys could get exclusive access on Kobe Bryant shoes this year if you bought the stuff. The hoodie that's the gray hoodie. The gray hoodie is nice too. The gray hoodie is nice. The gray hoodie's nice. I might go for the black hoodie. So this is dropping tomorrow on Nike tomorrow. Look at the app. Okay, shout out to my boy Sneaker Ambition for putting that out this morning too. So this is dropping tomorrow, chat. This is going to be dropping tomorrow. All right, we'll be live for it for sure. We'll be live for it. Okay, we'll be live for it. But it's Monday, chat. It is Monday. Guys, I appreciate you guys tapping in. I know it's low key today, but it is Monday. We don't really stream, you know, as long as on Mondays. But tomorrow will be a little bit more of a longer stream. So if you guys don't mind, hit that like button on the way out. I'll let you guys go on of your day on this fine Monday. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. Mostly, like I told you guys, mostly for the down days and the slow days. It's gonna be like this in the next week. I'm really excited when we actually get to an actual hype drop. Because I know a lot of you guys are gonna be excited for it. But this is a nice time to just hang out, chillax, hang out with us here at the Collection family, and just kind of get through the month of January. So if you guys don't mind, hit that like button. Appreciate you guys tapping in, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning for the Kobe merch. All right. Have a good Monday, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Love y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.